Alrighty, guys, I am back. Going through a move, but that will not interrupt the show. Instead, there will be technical difficulties that will do that for me. Come on, dude. Streamlabs Ultra, is that what I have to do? No, I think it's not even related. It's not even related to Streamlabs. It is HP 100%. I'm 99% sure. 99 to 100% sure it's HP. Because my Lenovo downstairs doesn't have that problem. The Y50. And that's a 10-year-old machine. So again, what is with the Victus? Victus HP? Like, why is the camera failing? Why? And I've reached out to Microsoft support. They don't know the solution. HP doesn't stand by their products because this product is no longer under warranty, even though it's only a year old, about year and a half, give or take. And so I'm saying maybe Acer is not a bad play. And yet, ladies out there, get with the program. I need wife. And I know y'all are gonna put it
Oh,
back on me.
Indiana.
You're gonna say,
We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants.
you gotta get
That's-
better.
That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Alright, this is the episode basically where we're gonna backtrack and try to find all that stuff. We got Mimir again. Try to find the things that we passed over. And see, like right now, I'm in my comfort zone. When I am practicing my pickup game at like bars, which I mean is basically never. Here's Mimir's remains. The airport today, which was new for me. Anytime I'm doing something new like that, it takes me out of my comfort zone, 100%. And so it makes it hard for me. And even to this day, I'm still not tremendous at taking rejection. Like I'm not. It's very hard for me to accept. Ancient's Heart. Craft the ancient armor set. Crystallized gemlight tier of capture dragon used to upgrade a powerful talisman. Uh, this is what I was looking for, the map. Where do I go next? Where did I have to go back, right? I have to go back to find the witch. The Witch of the Woods. Can I make a waypoint? I did Fafnir's storeroom. Can I fast travel around? I don't believe so. And it's like, dude, if I could just make myself bulletproof, like physically, I think I am. Like, like I mean, it's mentality, right? Like, obviously, I'm not bulletproof, but I feel like physically, I'm less accident prone. Emotionally, I feel like I am like made of glass. Like, I am very self-conscious, and I've always been that way. I've always been very introverted. I've always taken everything, practically everything, right on the chin. Every breakup, every rejection, and it's hard for me personally. And you might say, well, you need more. How do I mark this off? You just gotta expose yourself to that more. There, I want to track rock. Yeah, this one. Mark the realm of Muspelheim. Found a fragment of a disc with strange runes on it. From what Mother taught me, I think it's part of a language cipher for the runes of Muspelheim. You can find other pieces of the disc. I should be able to complete the cipher and learn the language, and that's sure to open all sorts of new paths for us. I realize like the dating game does come down quite literally to just how much you put yourself out there and on the line. I just gotta find a way to do it that's not going to make it feel like they are being unkind to me personally. Like, I don't know how else to do that.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
And yes, it's very much a direct byproduct of pride. Like, absolutely it is. It's how I see myself. And I think that's the reason why, too, I take rejection so hard, is because,
So this is the bridge to Jotunheim? This looks like those weird doors we've seen. I guess Mimir will help us figure it all out. If we can bring him back to life.
oh, okay, I see. What I'm wondering is if I have to backtrack here, or if there's some way to fast travel around. And yes, it very much is an extension of myself. Like, the more attractive, the more appealing I am, the less it is that I'll be rejected, and I think the less personally I'll take it when I actually do get rejected, too. There's, like, a couple of different dynamics there, right? Like, one is the actual outcome, and the other is the fallout, or the feelings that follow. So, it
Do you
is...
remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Well, we couldn't cut him out of that tree. It's very much about separating myself, in a way, from... the drama, I guess you could call it. And yeah, that's the tricky thing, too. I don't know really what consequences... Can I just fast travel? I don't know what kind of Okay, yeah, you can fast travel. But do I want to, though? I want to go here. Here's Horde. There's like a few different areas I could go to. I can't travel to the Mystic Gateway. Can I just climb down and then just head over here? I think this is the Mystic Gateway. Be like, what is over here? Is there anything? No, I'll probably just head back. It's like exactly that. It's like separating myself from the interaction, but at the same time, it's tricky, it's challenging because you have to be present, right? You have to be present during the interaction. Because otherwise, it's going to seem like you just don't care. And I don't know, like, is that is that how to succeed with women? I don't think so. Seems like most women would want you to care, as opposed to not care. And like, I am absolutely my harshest critic. I'm just gonna fast travel because I don't see the other option.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
What is this?
I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur! And you fought him, and won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
What is this? It's
You know,
like telling me
it's
that there's
silly,
something here.
I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother...
Sparta, right?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
We jump.
Really?
Oh, what? I didn't explore the other way.
Bad idea!
What? You were warned not to stray from the path? What? Why is that even in the game then? Like, why is that even there? And I've never been good at just having the right words to say either. Like, I'm a good listener, but whenever I need to move the conversation forward, sometimes I get stuck. And sometimes I just straight up don't know what to say. Like, I don't have any clever or witty remarks. And I'm not funny. Like, I think that's another challenge area for me personally, is I'm not a very funny person. Like, during Thanksgiving recently, I sat at the middle of the table. And dude, where's Kratos right now? Anyway, like, why is the map marker not showing up? I sat at the middle of the table, and I didn't say 2 words. Now, some people are probably going to be like, hallelujah, thank goodness, thank goodness. That is the person we all want at Thanksgiving, right? Not someone that's going to talk your ear off. But on the other hand, there are people who are going to be like, dude, it's so awkward. Why isn't he saying anything? There's just this awkward, deafening silence. And it's like, I just don't really know. There's 2 different ways to go. What is this? Have to.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pat. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family.
Sure.
Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that.
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here. Already on a break from my break.
I think I just need to be more compassionate to myself, too. I've always been someone who gets slightly irritated with talk. I'm more of an action person, like I'm more of a doing person. In conversation, I find kind of tedious, to be honest. I had something to upgrade the talisman, and there was something else, right? Was it to make armor? I think it was. What was it called, though? It wasn't called Ancient Rubble. Oh, it was the Ancient's Heart. Yeah, this is good for sure. Yeah, all of these are good. The Belt of the Ancients. Really, the entire Ancient
What
set.
can I get you, you little fart?
Yeah, the entire Ancient set. And that's the trick too. You never know how you seem to other people, too. Sometimes I just wish I could see myself through other people's eyes to better understand what they see. Because I think that's part of the challenge too. And part of the reason why I struggle, well, maybe again, I'm not being fair to
Now there's
myself.
something else.
Because it's not true that I'm not empathetic. Like I'm absolutely empathetic. I just don't fully understand what it is people see.
Tear up that alchemist, what needed finding?
Hey, where's your beast of burden?
What do you mean? I ate her. Fat bits of her out just a while ago.
What is wrong with you?
What? Her milk ran dry.
She was your friend.
Then she'll be happy I'm so well fed. Shit bricks, boy, you got a real sentimental streak, know that? Don't get yourself confused out there. I'm getting back to you.
I mean, again, and I hear both voices in that conversation, like Atreus and Brock. Which one do I side with, though? Why are there so many doors? Gosh dang, dude. Well, like, where even am I? The context of the game. Let me check the map. What was I saying? Something. Oh yeah, Atreus or Brock. I think I would side with Atreus. Like, do you have to eat your dogs when you're starving, or can you hunt? I think you're better off hunting, frankly. Oh. Atreus Power 3. Yeah, this is good. Try to just upgrade linearly. Maybe I should get these. They're not expensive. I just want someone who will take and love and accept me for me. And I want someone who can meet my standard too. That's also something else that's important to me. 'Cause I'm very picky. I'm very choosy. And I think that's the reason why I've been single for as long as I have been. Once I drop those standards, I think it's going to be like opening the floodgates. And I want to stay humble too. I don't want to be like, I'm the best guy around. Anyone who doesn't get me is a loser and misses out. I don't know. I don't want to get rejected again, really. And really, that it's not really possible, right? Like going through a pickup routine, it's not really possible. I think I should get this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. Double whirlwind or whirlwind sweep. Sorry, whirlwind throw or double whirlwind. I think I want on this one. I can purchase both, right? No reason to hold back. Yeah, both of these I think are fine. And I think that's all for now. I really just want to check the map to figure out where I'm going. I think I do go this way. And then, of course, there's another way. What is that other door? Gateway, like I'm referring to this. Is, like, what? Let me see what it is. This is the room with the realms, right? No, this is the gateway to Jotunheim. Wait, no, it is the. I can't even talk. It's the room to the realms. And I need to find the travel room to Muspelheim. I don't know, guys. If you happen to catch this episode, can you weigh in? How many objections do you need to overcome? Or is it even the
I
case?
need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you.
I know, I'm trying to find him, dude.
If you're smart, you'll find him.
I'm trying, I'm gonna do it next. I think it's like very much a course of the conversation type thing.
First, we need to find a boat.
Witch's Cave, I don't want to do that. I want to do this other thing.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way, behind the big statue of Thor.
Alright, I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to do the side quest right now.
I wish we could have gone on a trip like this with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes. She fought beautifully.
And this is a good and interesting game because it does explore that dynamic, right, of a mother passing away and then Kratos alone being responsible for raising Atreus. This is where I'm supposed to be. Volundir Mines. Yeah. And that dynamic was definitely something... Well, I wouldn't say that exact dynamic, but... I... was heavily exposed, let me just put it that way, to the family dynamic. Versus how I live my life, which is very solitary. Maybe I should tell Mom that. I don't know, actually. I think maybe I over-communicate with her a bit too much, maybe. I don't know if that's even possible, really. Can you over-communicate too much with your mom? There was part of me that just straight up did not want to go to Thanksgiving this year. And a fair bit of my family was missing too. I wonder if it's the case in a sense where it's kind of like Christmas where you can grow out of it.
Boy, over here.
Hold on, let me read this.
Let me read this. Anvari's invention. Through this path lies the mines of Volundir. Its great endeavor was made possible by Anvari the alchemist, son of Vivaldi, through whose ingenuity the very stone and bedrock was turned from obstacle to mighty tool of industry. The dwarven miner's greatest fear has always been running afoul of the ancients. But through Anvari's genius, they are now no more than tools in a righteous undertaking. New age for dwarves dawns here. No mere miners, but masters of iron, whose greatest craft is the future itself. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I hope it's not the case you can grow out of family traditions and holidays. And even there's a dynamic there, right? Even there's a dynamic there where as an adult, you basically can make your own decisions. However, you do also still have certain types of obligations. And so it's, I don't know, it's a challenging question. I guess it depends a lot on your family too. Because, I mean, I'm 33 years old. At this point, I think, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas are both optional. And really, I went to Thanksgiving more to appease my mom more than anything. I don't think Dad would have cared as much.
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding?
What? What is he doing here? What?
What does it say?
Yes, sir. These runes read death inside.
Brock's here too? This must be old. There's plenty of death outside too.
Now you're talking.
I don't know. Like, I
What
still
the fuck
feel
ever.
like the pangs of depression that I once felt very heavily. I just had to be very careful. Because it's all a question of my confidence, too. Like, girls, my mental health.
So, Brock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No,
Why not?
because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh.
You should. He's already done a bunch of stuff for you guys.
But no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We.
I mean, I'll keep looking.
Just want to live the best life. That's what it keeps coming down to. And even that is an interesting question. It's like, do I really need a girl? And I think she would improve my life more than take away. I think it would only help. And so I don't think it's bad for me to try. I just don't want like anything bad to come of that. Like, again, I did the approach today at the airport, and it's like, I don't want airport security to get called on me because I said something dumb, you know? I don't want to be banned from the airport, for that matter.
That's a soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Ah. Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
And yeah, that right there is my paranoia talking. Like, I don't know how much of that is true and valid. I think on a certain level, you just have to throw all that into the wind. And not be super concerned about what might happen. Focus instead on what could happen. And that's how I try to live, too. Is just focus on what can happen, not on what might happen.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring on my body.
I only have audio on the left side, hold on. That's annoying, why is that? Let me see if I have audio too. Yeah, I do. Just trading. This is brutal. down. And really, like, men are protectors. You never want to be the source of her anxiety or confusion. And so, of course, it's going to throw off your so-called game. When she says stuff like that. It's definitely going to throw off your game. Now, I'm not a master of the dating game, by the way. I'm someone who tries when the opportunity arises. Black Silver. Another beautiful environment. And I think that's really what it just has to come down to for me. Is just keep trying. It doesn't matter if you get shot down. Because you've been shot down before. So just, you know, don't take it so personally all the time. A lot of it is circumstance, too. Like, it's not always about you. And when it is about you, try to, you know, just think about it. I don't know how to get up there. Let me see just one more time, if it's possible to climb. I don't think it is, though. Yeah, there is something up there, but there's no way to pull that chain down. Looks like there's another entrance in the back. Oh, those witches. That was good. Yeah, just keep hitting her. I'm kind of low on health, so. Health. Block. That too. Try to just like pepper her with arrows and hits. I think that's the key on those. Alternate attacks. And of course, everything would be easier if I was funnier.
We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
Just keep searching, boy. I just had to keep improving myself. Physically, charismatically, socially. I don't know if I'll ever be able to be truly funny. Because that's something that I'm personally going to have to work at a bunch. I mean, a bunch. I mean, even just being social is hard for me. Which I found to a significant extent during Thanksgiving. I think more so than anything, it just reaffirmed my own understanding of myself. In that I am very, very introverted, very quiet. Even at the best of times, I'm a quiet person. And again, some people would say that's actually a good thing. People like me that are like fatigued by conversation. It's like a social fatigue. That's how I put it. A social fatigue. Oh, these again. That was good. That was great, actually.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Even is that?
Hey,
What's a scroll?
Another treasure map.
Dead and bloated. He's suffering when the suffer dwarf king's quest for glory. Troll who killed my kin is slain, but the battle has taken its toll. I buried whatever I've left near his corpse. Ingrid and I used to frequent this beach to watch the sunrise over the temple. I think Mom is right to an extent. Like, if I got deployed in the army, I don't know how I would manage mentally. Mentally, emotionally. It's just one of those like true stuff type things. Like my true self. I know I'm a good person and I'm shy. And I'm also someone who gets very what's called inside. Like I'm someone who's very introverted. I like being by myself. And I don't like it when people hurt my feelings, even to this day. As a 33-year-old man, I still like it when people look out for my feelings. Of course, I'm moving tomorrow. So I started pre-packing tonight to make tomorrow a little bit easier. I think that will be important. So that way I'm not just scrambling around all day tomorrow trying to get everything moved over. I hate moves. I dread moves. Just something about boxing up my life, like all my stuff, it's so cringeworthy. And yeah, still trying to meet the girls, still trying to do what I can in my own life to improve it. Spent most of this year unemployed, and that did not help me socially. Bring this down. Listen, I'm the kind of guy where it's like I need every social interaction I can get. I'm just trying to figure out where that other emblem is. I have spats of, I don't know if I would call them jealousy, but I would call it hatred too. I see other happy people and I'm just like, why is that not me? You know, what's he got that I don't? That's a thought that I sometimes do have. Just a bunch of stuff, guys. A bunch of stuff. Am I missing anything here? I know there's another emblem. I just don't know where it is. Recognize the symbol as an N. I don't know. It is nice seeing family too. I don't know if I would go so far as to say I don't suffer from depression anymore. I'm not depressed anymore. I think I am getting better day by day. And then if I had a girlfriend, I think that would improve matters. Another seal. That's one thing I remarked during Thanksgiving is like she's not here. I sometimes do think about it and imagine it. If I was better at pulling, as they say, and getting girls. Oh, there it is. There's the emblem.
The ring on that severed hand, attached to the Soul Eater. Well, we know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight, right?
No, we will fight it.
Why?
Because you are frightened of it.
World Serpent Scale Fragment. Yeah, like, I think it's going to come down to me stepping outside of my comfort zone. Straight up. I think I was close today. I just wasn't on the money. I wouldn't say I buckled. I did a good job of engaging with her. The possession again. I'm just gonna follow up because it's the easiest way for me to remember. one down. Dang. Oh, okay. Okay, he's down. Not fair. A lot of enemies. I wonder if I should rage. I think I'm gonna. They just don't fit. And I think love should be simple. It should be simple and easy. It shouldn't have to. I don't know. Like, that's one of those like weird questions too, where it's like, how easy is love supposed to be? When do I let up? That's the question. When do I let up without feeling like I failed, like without feeling like I didn't try? Because I think today was a good balance where I tried and I did listen to her when she said she didn't feel comfortable. It just stuff like that just it makes me feel like I need to just back away. I need to just back away, and I don't know. Like I really don't know. It's still a question I have. Is it because I just didn't lead the conversation? Okay, this is open now. Maybe it just wasn't the right circumstance. But I don't know.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
You know, some of these questions are questions that guys have contemplated for millennia, centuries. Like, how is love supposed to be?
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
Bunch of these things. Alright, I'm trying. Did that even work? Oh, it's one of these things again? Yeah, I missed. That's good. Chunks loose from the ancient's heart. Atreus, yeah. Ow. What even? What? I ran towards him. That was not supposed to happen. A lot of it is just like mojo too. I'm not taking everything so gosh dang personally. What is this? Fire Sigil of Protection. Increases resistance to burn damage by 50%. And a lot of this is just me being self-critical like I normally am.
You are stronger than you know.
Let's see if that's the alchemist ring.
It is.
Green ring. Dwarvish inscription.
The alchemist. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
The Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
Treasure. Fury of the Ice Troll. Quick radial shockwave attack that slows enemies and sends them flying back. And really, it comes down to emotion. That's really what it comes down to. For me. Because every other area of my life, I feel like is sufficient. I feel like it is relatively complete. My career, of course, is still under development. I'm an experienced teacher, but I'm trying to keep an open mind and try to bridge new gaps, gain new ground. But I feel like the girl, I can't stop talking about her. Like, once I figured that puzzle out, I feel like my own personal life is going to be so much better. And really, I should say that my personal life is not bad, but there are nights where I do want to spend time with someone that's not just me. Yeah, throw it down, Trace. Come on. Counting Crow's song once sang it so well. I want it so badly. Somebody other than me. Staring back.
These runes were written fast. Spelled.
Wanted to see you walking backwards. Get the sensation of you coming home. What song was that? Time and Time Again. Dude, that entire album was straight fire. Like, that's just how I feel. And not just staring, but like us feeling each other too. Like, I want to be someone who listens and cares and is one of those like boyfriends, one of those men that is a pillar of strength. And also one of understanding, though. I feel like that's a good and proper man. One that listens and understands. Doesn't push hard. Like an offer only. In the Jewel, Jim Stenny. If this is a message from Andvari, what does he mean? Is it something about the ring we found in his hand? Let's ask Brock.
Out. Eugene Staney.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
You didn't find the alchemist, you found the ring. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Something about mixed signals too. Like, I'm realizing that there's a lot in common between teaching and how to navigate the dating game as a man. Because as a man, really in the dating game, you have to take charge a bunch. And that's also the case with teaching too. Like, you gotta tell the kids what to do. And then you gotta tell... Yeah, like, you don't necessarily have to tell the lady what to do, but it helps if you're able to lead the conversation and pick out date ideas. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That was also what I wanted to do. Everything's just dying. Alright. And really, in a perfect world, I mean, I see no reason why I couldn't approach every single day. It's just, there's so much to remember about the correct approach, too. I don't even know if I should say correct approach because there's really no such thing, right? It's like it's just an ideal, just an idea. The best approach is one that makes her feel happy, ideally. That makes her feel like she's you got her back. And not uncertain or something like that. I'm concerned about these enemies. Level 2s. So again, this is why I want to do these side quests before it gets too far in the story. Because by the time I get to this content, I'm considered over-leveled. I don't know if it actually penalizes you in terms of experience gain as a result, but that's something I'll do what I can to avoid, if possible. I want to experience the game to the fullest extent. Have the utmost fun possible. And just like explore the worlds. I think you do need that. Yeah.
What'd you find?
You're an alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a Soul Eater inside, and well, he must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
Urax Pommel.
I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Anvari left a bit of...
Sure. Dice Troll. A quick radial shockwave attack that slows enemies and sends them flying back. I just like Hell's Touch so much. It's so fast. Maybe I should try Nord's Tempest. Damage and Frost. I just like the stun so much. Yep. I think this is fine for now.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Let's sort you out.
World scale fragments to upgrade the grip of Volander. Is the deadly grip actually better? Perk activation and grant protective barrier. Preventing damage from enemy attacks on any successful exit. I don't know that I like that more than this one. Strength and defense are both 6. Deadly grip grants a whopping 12 to vitality. Lose 6 defense.
Sorry you wasted my time.
And yeah, I found it much easier to converse with the driver that I had with Uber. Again, the driver I had with Uber was not in my. She's not like uh girlfriend material. Let me put it that way. She's not wifey material. There's a guy. His name was Yusuf. He's basically my old dating coach back when I lived in Northern California. He had that concept. He's like, you don't have a type, and I definitely disagree. Let me see if I could just change this because I don't know. Six. Just it's so many stats. I'm just gonna keep using Deadly Grip. I don't care. I'm just gonna progress the story now. I think.
Boy.
Ravner's Horde. That one seems farther, so I think it makes sense to just continue the journey. That was a nice detour. What is that sound I heard?
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told any when you were a boy?
But set that aside. We must proceed on foot.
Can we finish later?
Perhaps.
I voting that I heard. Most people are monogamous. I'm wondering if I need to be that way or if I could be polygamous.
So,
If my girlfriend
could
can
you
tell
think of
her
any stories to
girlfriends.
tell?
There was a man I knew of long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
It's a good story and one that's easy enough to remember. I think most people know it though. That's the downside. Talk to the witch in her house. It's like the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Like most people are familiar with the overall story. I don't really know the value of telling them. That weird entrance. I think I'm just gonna have to make
The water drop.
progress on that.
When the serpent rose.
Right.
Meeting the girl is just the safest and surest way to improve my life. Okay. It's gonna add so much more flavor and depth to my travels as well.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft. And we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Dude, that stun is so good. Yeah. Almost went into the charge there. He's down. Yeah. Ow. I think I took a little bit too much damage there. I'll just keep it coming. I want to trace there. A lot of health. What? There was health somewhere over here. Dude, oh, this is my first time over here. That's why I'm like, why is so much of this unexplored? Gosh, I don't know what I could have done today to tell that woman that, again, she wasn't unsafe. She let her paranoia get the better of her. I don't know what to do about that. Like, it's hard for me sometimes to just master my own emotions, let alone alleviate the concerns of another. I think that's what I need to focus on, but it's a challenging question, really,
Nah.
because I don't know really if it's a problem that I need to solve at all. Is it a problem that's specific to me? This is here it is. It's kind of a complex idea. What is this even about?
I bet this'll lead out.
Oh, out. I don't exactly want to go out. I want to finish exploring down here first. There's a lot of stuff here. Speaking of which,
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel room. Should we
now
go
the
visit
breathing
the
language of
fire realm?
Muspelheim. You can now access Muspelheim from the Realm Travel Room. I think I would have had so many more lovers if I just could master the approach. And maybe oversimplifying things. It's certainly an important element of the dating game. But it is only an element. To maintain the relationship, of course, you're going to have to be able to continue to talk and continue to address her concerns, allay her fears. If possible, really, if possible, because I'm sure that's the reason why a lot of women are single today. They don't know who to trust really, and it's hard. It's hard building trust. Looking, glad looking. There's also another one of those. And I just have to remember. How do I change the arrow again? Oh, what's up? Did he not see that? Where is Atreus? One minute I said follow me, and the next minute he's like somewhere else. What is even the point of this? The heck? Oh, I have to. Where even are you, boy? There's like a bunch of crystals over here. Like, where are you? Where is he? Where'd he go? Gosh dang, this place is huge. That's part of the problem. Did he glitch out or something? Like, where? I can't even hear him. Like, one minute I said over here, boy, and the next minute he's gone. Where is he? Oh, he's like stuck on a rock or something. What the heck? I gotta look this up too. I think he's bugged out. I'm gonna have to save here too. Restart the checkpoint. Good idea. Why does that even happen? Restart and then make a different save. I'll make a new save after this. The heck? I'm just gonna save it here. There. It was nice seeing the family again, and I didn't see all the family. Of course, my sister wasn't there. 3 of my cousins, actually 4. 4 of my cousins were not there. Just a very weird time, guys. I didn't throw in the towel, and it's like now I'm going through life trying to check all the boxes that were empty before. Like I talked during Thanksgiving about my girl that's missing. Because if I did give up, if I did choose to end it all, I think she would have been the leading reason. I say she, because she may or may not even exist, really. It's just the collective notion of my girl, my woman, my lady, my mistress, whatever you want to call her, my partner in crime. Uh, it, yeah, I don't know. It's something that I'm thinking about and I'm going to continue to think about because really, am I living the best life? Not necessarily, not based on the Thanksgiving that passed. I recognize that there is a fallout to the things I've said and things I've done. Not necessarily done, but things I've said, which were unfortunate. But it's largely a byproduct, right? Like it's not something I talk about very much, but it's the idea that people cast off their negative thoughts and emotions. And the last thing I want is for people I care about to get hurt by those tendencies. And maybe that's something I need to rally around too, is just trying to rebuild, build and rebuild relationships in my life, not just with my potential partner, but also with my family as well. I think it was good. I went back, but I gotta keep reflecting. Probably continue to even after this move. I have this terrific, wonderful move. Can I just be done with moves, please? Like, seriously, I want to be done with moves. I want to meet her. I want to be able to have a Thanksgiving where everyone's there. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Donations, Ben Stormer Show. For all zero of my viewers, that's something else too. How can you be the life of the party if there's no one there? So thank you for those that watch it. Thank you for those of you that support the show. Sleep tight. Have a nice night. And until next time, I've been your host, Stormer Show. I would say an episode tomorrow is a possibility at this point. I can't make any promise or guarantee because I don't know what type of state I'm gonna be in following the move. I really don't know. I. Most of my energy tomorrow is gonna be in terms of relocating. So I would say maybe I'll stream tomorrow, maybe not. And if not, I think it's probable, it is likely I will have another episode on Sunday. So stay tuned. And again, thank you for all the support that the show should receive, if it receives any. And if not, Google, YouTube, get your act together. Push my show out there. I should not have to stream to an empty world, an empty room. Voice Critical, he's streaming right now. How many people are watching his stream? I guarantee you it's not zero. Let's check.
Yes,
4,000. 4,253 concurrent viewers. So if he can get over 4K playing Bloodborne, why not playing God of War? Why? Again, I'm putting it back on Google, putting it back on YouTube. The algorithm needs to pick up smaller channels better. Otherwise, I mean, why am I going to want to keep streaming? It's my hobby. It's how I spend time. It helps me get out some of these ideas in my head and not feel like I'm an alien, like I'm isolated. I'm a what's it called, pariah or outcast, as some might call him, a hermit. the more people I have following this show, watching this program, the less that is the case. The more people in my circles, the more friends I have, the more lovers, the less I'll be like a hermit. Because these are ideas I didn't really explore during Thanksgiving either. But maybe I should have talked a little bit more about how I have been living my life. Because especially as I get older, I think it's going to be increasingly more and more the case where I'm alone. And do I want to be? Thanks for watching. Have a nice night. I've been your host, Stormer, signing out and signing off. Be tight. Have a good night. As always, thanks for watching.